Today's video is the fourth episode in the last transmission series. And if you haven't already seen it, I recommend you watch episode 1 first. After all, they are connected, and you don't want to miss any details. So please click the link to go there now. Otherwise, buckle up. This story involves a lot of death and some truly cursed imagery. But if that doesn't scare you off, you might be one of the select few who can handle the truth. And if so, here's a warning. Once you start down this path, there's no turning back. So with all that said, let's begin. In today's video, we'll be reading from an account called The Archies. They were an aspiring YouTuber who made one very unfortunate video before disappearing. It's me. I recently moved to another state for school, and I'm trying to grow my channel again after my sudden absence. One of my new subscribers actually recommended I look into the disappearance of 7 people near their hometown. 3 in 2008, 3 in 2011, and 1 in 2017. All 3 sets of victims had the same weird symbol carved into the pavement around them. To make a long story short, each case went unsolved because police couldn't find any witnesses or physical evidence. But I think I found something. I think I know what did this. I've been looking through old occult books at the library, and this thing seems pretty interested in summoning demons, but only on nights where the moon is full. There's a line in the book that reads, "You will know the ritual is successful when the offering feeds." If I could just find out where and how these people died, maybe I can uncover the cult's plan. But first, let's see if the local library has anything on these cases. At this point, he starts reviewing the police reports of the crime scenes, and then suddenly he freezes the frame on a photo. His eyes widen in realization. He quickly pulls up a map and overlays the crime scene locations. And as he does, it forms a pentagram. He then takes a piece of paper and draws it out fully. And there's one intersection left that would complete the symbol. He drops everything and heads to the nearest bookstore. I don't even remember what city I'm in anymore. All I know is I need to get home as fast as possible. As he drives, we pan over to a security cam mounted on a building across the street from Blackwood Road. 2 figures can be seen entering a car. The driver turns on the engine and slams into reverse, speeding away. As the car rolls backwards, we can see why they abandoned it. The front of the vehicle is completely mangled, the windshield shattered with a weird glowing symbol. But when we focus on the road, we can see the symbol burned into the tarmac. The rest of the footage is corrupted, but we can hear distorted whispers in reverse, followed by a child's voice. "They're under the road," it says. "They're under the road." As our protagonist continues driving home, we pull up another news report from one of the victims. It looks like they didn't show much of this during the initial investigation, but the victim actually recorded this video on the night she died. Her name was Elara Jones, and she posted the clip to her social media account. At the time of recording, nothing appears to be wrong. She can be seen walking along a straight stretch of Blackwood Road, but something strange is crawling across the road behind her. It moves extremely slowly and almost looks like a handprint, but it's moving backwards. Then, whatever it is, disappears over the horizon. She drives home, still thinking about the footage. He has to find out more about what he just saw. He arrives home and immediately gets to work. He starts flipping through the pages of the book and eventually lands on page 13. His sticky notes read, "Blackwood equals 7 sacrifices." The book's yellowed pages reveal the following. When the ritual is performed, the offerings must feed the beast. Should the circle be completed, the demon shall rise. Before he can read any further, his screen flashes. A black and white image flickers across the screen, and in the split second it's visible, we can see a man wearing a mask. But what terrifies him isn't the figure itself, but what it says. "Stop digging." But as soon as it appears, it vanishes. And then the power cuts out. He decides to take a break and do something less intense, like watch a movie. But the signal keeps cutting in and out, revealing brief glimpses of the masked figure again and again. And then it hits him. He played the video on the wrong device. He quickly transfers the file to his laptop and plays it back. And that's when he hears it. Tap, 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 tap. He looks down and sees the keys on his keyboard moving by themselves. The tapping continues until the screen suddenly goes black and he hears a loud buzzing noise. He gets a bit closer to the screen and starts making out an image. It's the same symbol he saw carved into the road. And it looks like it's burning its way into his laptop. He desperately tries to pry it off, but it's no use. It's too late. He looks down and sees his fingers bleeding. He presses them against the screen to stop the seeping, but it doesn't help. The symbol continues to burn and burn until the screen goes black. Then he remembers something. His camera can connect to his laptop. Maybe he can record what happens next. And in the first frame, we can see the symbol embedded in his computer screen. It's pulsing slightly, but it looks like it's not moving any further. He places his camera on top of his laptop and presses record. Just in case the power goes out again, he thinks, he'll have a backup. And then the screen pulses again, but this time it bursts outwards, ripping itself free of the laptop. But he can't stop staring. He watches in horror as the symbol approaches his camera. And in the last moments, we can hear a muffled scream before everything goes black. We fade into the next morning. Emergency services have arrived. An officer walks up to the destroyed camera and notices a peculiar pattern on the road. He calls for backup. Within minutes, several officers have arrived and they're surrounding the area with caution tape. One of the officers steps forward and kneels beside the body. The scene is gruesome. The officer's partner turns away, unable to continue watching. But others can be seen approaching the symbol. Every single one of them does the same thing. They reach out and touch the glyph, and every single time their skin starts peeling away. An officer screams as he falls into the road. We pan away as more and more cops fall victim to the trap. The forest behind them looms ominously. The symbol has grown in size, and the road beneath it appears to be sucking the officers inside. It's now clear the entire road has been consumed by the beast, and the asphalt is starting to crack. But the worst is yet to come. We shift to a drone flying overhead. It reveals the full extent of the damage. The drone flies lower, and we can see that the road has opened up like a massive mouth. Screams can be heard echoing from within, merging together into a guttural chanting noise. And as the drone comes even closer, we can hear the asphalt cracking, almost like bones being crushed. And then everything goes black. We fade into a dark web forum. The time and date stamp reads 10:23 p.m. A new post has appeared. The username is simply Anonymous User. The following was written: "They're real. The roads are hungry. Stop watching these videos." And below that another reply reads, "What happened?" And that's where we end the video. But don't worry, because this is just episode 4. And after such a cliffhanger, episode 5 is sure to be even better. Or is it? Because while researching the legend, I came across a blooper reel, but it wasn't like other blooper reels. These clips seem to be from a different time period. I mean, just look at the difference in quality. And the best part is that the outtakes actually have something to do with the story. And the reason I could never add them into the actual edit is because, well, you'll just have to find them yourself. After all, this is the last transmission. If you want to see episode 5, you'll have to find it on your own. And while doing so, you'll learn a lot more about the mythos and world I created for the story. And if that's not enough, I also have 2 hooks hidden in the video that will guarantee you a cameo in episode 5. If you'd like the first Easter egg, pay close attention to the last frame of the video. The symbol from the story burns itself onto the screen, and text reveals the release date of episode 5. And if you're still watching, that means you're one of the select few who can handle the truth. So as a reward, Here's your first hook. If you upload a photo of a cursed road you found on Google Maps or Google Earth, I'll animate it into the next episode. And the best part is that anyone can participate. Simply send me your photo and credit me when you upload your edit. And if you want to go one step further, check the description box for instructions on how to join the Discord server. That way, you can download uncensored versions of the video, interact with other fans, and get early access to the next episode. And for those of you who want even more, I also have a second Easter egg hidden in the credits. If you spot the symbol from the story, be sure to screenshot it and send it to me. The first person to do so will receive a cameo in the next episode. And now for the question of the day, would you drive on Blackwood Road at night? Let me know in a comment below. And as a reminder, episode 5 will be released on 6/6. But until then, thank you so much for watching.